Welcome to NIACC Rewind. I'm Chris Brandt. The number 17 NIACC men's cross country team placed 29th Saturday in the Maroon Division II race at the Roy Griak Invitational in Minneapolis. NIACC was led by freshman Jaime Zarate with an 86th place finish in 26:54. Sophomore Mason Powers was 104th in 27:06. The number 23 NIACC women team placed 30th in the Maroon Division II race. The Lady Trojans were led by freshman Hannah Palmenter with a 106 finish. Sophomore Lindsey Brunson was 234th at 26:47. The NIACC men and women returned to action October the 12th at the St. Ambrose Fighting Bee Invitational in Bettendorf, Iowa. The NIACC men's soccer team picked up a 5-3 ICCAC win over Indian Hills on Saturday. The Trojans received a pair of goals from sophomore Tim Roberts from Sydney, Australia, and freshman Matthew Stewart from Lake Worth, Florida. NIACC, who is 2-6 overall and 1-4 in the ICCAC, returns to action Tuesday at Scott Community College in Bettendorf. Match time is set for 4 o'clock. The NIACC men's golf team placed 5th in the Midwest Elite Golf Tournament at the House on the Rock Golf Resort in Spring Green, Wisconsin on Friday. Sophomore Levi Fink led the Trojans with a 75, Kevin Trobaugh shot a 79, and Hunter Miller shot an 80. NIACC wraps up its fall season Sunday and Monday at the Eagle Golf Classic in Cedar Rapids. And the NIACC volleyball team dropped a 3-0 decision to Marshalltown Community College last Wednesday. Sophomore Melissa Bisbee led the way with 7 kills, and freshman Jessica Balick had 6 kills. NIACC, which is 11-11 overall, returns to action Saturday when it hosts an 8-team tournament. The tournament gets underway at 9 a.m. The NIACC volleyball tournament is set for October 5th in the NIACC Gymnasium. And we'll talk with Chris Brandt, the NIACC volleyball coach, in just a moment. Welcome back to NIACC Rewind. We're joined now by Chris Brandt, who is our NIACC volleyball coach. And Chris, you're off to a nice start there at 11-11. I've seen a couple of different games you guys have played. It seems like you guys have been in every game, it seems like. It's just a matter of getting over that hump and winning maybe a few of them that could have went either way. But 11-11, happy, not happy? What are you right now?
I am happy. As a coach, you always want more wins than you actually have, but I am very happy how we're starting. As you said, just getting over that hump, sometimes that takes a lot, and just finding those girls that are willing to push past whatever our little roadblock is going to be really important, and I'm hoping we can make that happen here in a couple days of practice.
And even the Marshalltown game here the other day, it looked like you were in it the entire time, just didn't go your way.
Absolutely. You know, as much as you would like to be able to control some of those things that you can't, we did get a couple of points that were crucial time, and it went against us, and sometimes those are just really momentum killers. And in volleyball, when it's so fast-tempoed, it's really hard to kind of come back from that sometimes.
All right, talk about some of the people that have, shined for you. I know it's hard to pick out individual people on a team sport, but anybody impressing you more than somebody else right now?
I think right now we just have a really strong team dynamics. So much time in volleyball, you give so much of the glory to the front row people who are making those fabulous plays. But ultimately, it doesn't happen if you don't have a strong defense. And right now, we are very defensively minded. We're doing a lot of blocking. And in fact, Lachey Brooks right now is in the leaderboard of our conference for blocks. Our digs and our back row is really being shared very equally. And, in the standings of our stats, it doesn't look like anybody stands out, but we really are, as a team, making a lot of great opportunities happen.
And you've had, I think, pretty good immersion of some of these freshmen as well that have come in.
Absolutely. Our incoming our incoming setters were freshmen who haven't really had to do a lot defensively before, and they're getting digs that they never thought was possible right now, and that just adds to our defensive line when we have setters that know that they have to be defense first before they get a chance to put up an assist. That's really important for them to turn around and make those adjustments.
What about health-wise? You're 22 games into the season right now. Health-wise, you doing okay?
Right now we are doing okay. Last week we did have a couple of injuries that we needed to baby, and they were able to take the weekend off, and we haven't been able to do that yet. So we're just hoping that those days off they were able to heal their mind and their spirit, because when you are losing those tough battles right there, that you can take a little ego slashing there, and so you just kind of need some time to rest. And players, coaches, team wide, it was nice to be able to take those days off, and hopefully today here in a couple minutes hit practice pretty hard.
All right, let's talk about what's coming up. You got DMACC coming in on Wednesday, and then of course our tournament here this coming Saturday. Talk about both of those.
Yep, we go down to DMACC on Wednesday, and that's going to be a conference match, and I'm always excited to play DMACC. They have a solid program, and I always feel like we play better against solid programs, and so I'm excited to see, just after having some time off, a couple days in the gym, and then just kind of breathe and go. And so we're really excited to go down there and play that conference match. This weekend we have our tournament here, and we have 7 teams total, and we have variety of couple of conference matches, conference schools coming in, and then some Minnesota schools as well coming down, and it will be a nice range of play.
So what time does that get underway? Is there a cost? What time do people need to be here to watch you play?
Our first match is at 9 o'clock, and admission is still $5, and the schedule will be posted online because there's a couple teams that play back-to-back, but then we just kind of, NIACC does play early in the morning and then a couple back-to-back in the afternoon.
Awesome. And then you got, of course, the annual event coming up here next week with the Dig Pink.
Absolutely. We have, I think this is our 8th year of doing some type of pink-themed fundraiser, and we are doing pretty much what we did last year, and we were able to keep our fundraising local for the Mercy Breast Health Foundation, and that's so exciting that when we know that we're bringing money in mostly from North Iowa, and it's going back to North Iowa people who need help in that department.
Awesome. Well, it's always tough, and I know all of us coaches are like this right now. You're about midway through the season. You got the regionals coming up here in about 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, it's tough to stay engaged, but yet this is when you got to start peaking, isn't it?
Absolutely. We since we've lost some of those matches, we've lost them, but we're still learning every chance that we go, learning and developing as a team, changing lineups, because I'm still not ever sure, if that is the correct lineup, and just playing around with that and being able to battle through some of those issues. As long as we're peaking at the right time, we're not going to be sad about the outcome of what we've done so far.
Sounds good. Chris, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, that is Chris Brandt, our NIACC volleyball coach, and that's your NIACC